Fallen in love with a Fisher Friday on the Joe Show. I am Joe Malone. Bob Fisher is here as well. Bob, how you doing?
Fallen in love? What?
Well, coming out of Usher here. DJ got us falling in love. So I was segueing into the segment.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought I missed something for a second.
Bob, self-driving cars. Would you ever get a self-driving car?
If I felt comfortable enough knowing that it would properly operate,
then you might go that route.
I might, and I like won Mega Millions tonight. Maybe I would buy a self-driving car.
California guy arrested for riding in the back seat of his Tesla, which has the automated driving feature on there. He's apparently done this before and plans on doing it again. Bay Area News asked him about his self-driving antics.
I've been brake checked before really hard, and the car stopped. It came to a complete stop. Like, Elon Musk really knows what he's doing, and I think people are just tripping and they're scared.
Yeah, people are just tripping and they're scared, bro. Elon Musk knows what he's doing. I don't know that I trust it enough right now, to be honest with you.
There have been a few crashes, haven't there?
Yeah. And now,
involving these.
Is a self-driving car safer than a human-powered car?
You mean a human-driven car?
A human-driven car, yeah. Not Fred Flintstone.
We don't have human-powered cars.
Not yet.
Not yet. I know you're trying to develop that methane one, but anyway, what's the purpose of a self-driving car then?
The purpose of it,
if you can't sit in the back seat like that.
Yeah. Honestly, what is the point of having a car drive itself if you can't use the feature? Yeah. Well, I guess to counterpoint on that, Bob, what is the point of allowing my car to get up to 130 miles an hour if I'm not allowed to get up to 130 miles an hour?
Well, that's a good point.
Now, maybe they'd say...
But is there a law? Right? Obviously, there's a law because this guy got pulled over or whatever.
Yep.
About, not being exactly behind the wheel. So this obviously will have to be, once self-driving cars get more and more, acclimated in society, obviously the laws are going to have to be rewritten at some point.
Now, if you had one, would you spend the entire trip sleeping, or would you try and do other things and be productive with your time? Let's say you're heading up to Minneapolis, 2-hour drive. That's a good nap.
That is a good nap. And I'm typically the person that if they're running along in the passenger seat will fall asleep, in that drive. If I'm in the passenger seat and don't have to worry about, having two hands on the wheel and, if somebody's going slow in the left lane and stuff like that. So I would it would probably for me depend on how long of a drive it was and, my busy schedule or if I need some sleep.
I guarantee if I had a self-driving car, I'm sleeping everywhere. Even from home to work, I would still squeeze in like a 2-minute nap at that point. But like going up to the cities, I am normally asleep before we hit the Kensett exit. I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done. It's like I'm getting the most out of this nap as I possibly can. But I don't know, it'd be interesting to see how this develops and how many more people have to be martyrs in the self-driven car evolution. Next up, Bob, we've got Say It or Sing It. Do you want to guess first, or do you want to host
your
first?
Your choice.
Okay,
your choice.
You'll guess first, okay?
Okay.
Your category for Say It or Sing It is senior high guys. Senior high guys. That's next. Joe Show, Fisher Friday. Time to play Say It or Sing It. Bob Fisher, myself, Joe Malone. Say It or Sing It is like this. We got a category. We got 10 correct answers. Whoever gets the most right wins. Whoever gets the most wrong loses and sings. So you say it or you sing it. Our song this week, Bob, Warren G, Regulate. And you say you're not familiar with Regulate.
I'm not until I pulled it up, the link that you sent me.
Okay, but you had heard it before?
Was there a specific reason you chose this?
I don't know. I just Googled popular songs 1994, and it was one of them. And I'm like, ooh, this would be kind of fun to do.
Popular songs 1994. Where did you come up with 1994?
It autofilled. I just said popular songs, and then it popped up 1994, and I'm like, okay, good enough for me.
All righty.
I'm an easy guy to pacify. So, Bob, your category, senior high guys, and what I need from you are 10 high school stereotypes for guys. So the different classifications that somebody would fall into, like the groups. Like think of Breakfast Club. You know, you had the different stereotypes in the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Yeah,
try to
the different groups of people. You know, you got the some people were in this sort of thing. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Well, you've got jocks. You've got nerds, dweebs. I can't.
You're on the right path.
Am I on the right path?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to think now, and I just can't. You know, I'm honestly blanking.
High school stereotypes.
Band geeks, jocks, athletes, art types.
Time.
I was good out of the gate, but obviously I stunk.
You got three. So
It sometimes works in this game.
jock, you got nerd, you got nerds, and band geek. You picked that up at the very end.
Good.
Were you classified as a band geek in school?
Probably.
Okay. And was that something?
Why that wasn't like my first or third answer? I don't understand. But
was that a cherished thing, or was that not a good thing to be a band geek?
With the history of the Mason City music program, it probably wasn't that bad. I'll just let it be. I mean,
I never really.
I'll go the selfless promotion route. I'm like, I can't help I was a 3-time All-State musician. I can't help that I went to the University of Iowa on a music scholarship, and obviously ended up in a non-music education type job. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say. You judge me for what you wish.
I wasn't good enough at band to be the band geek.
Okay.
I never made it to concert band. I was only in regular band, and you had to be concert band to be the band geek. And was never in the drama club, so I wasn't able to be part of that. I think Dirtbag was probably like my classification.
Would you like to share the rest of the list now?
Class clown you missed. Player.
Class clown.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I should have gotten that one.
Player. Goth.
Player. Oh, I was going to say goth, but I didn't think that would be on that list.
Preppy. Missed out on that.
Preppy. Yeah, I should have had that one, too.
Skater. The skater crew.
Skateboarder.
Yep. Punk. The punks.
Ah.
And the party dude. The senior high stereotypes for guys. All right,
I should have thought of Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, or any not another teen movie.
That would have been the perfect one to
run down the list on. All right.
Anyway.
What is my category, Bob?
Your category is Book 'em.
Book 'em. Say it or sing it. Round 2's next. Say it or sing it. Round 2 on the Joe Show. Bob Fisher got 3 out of 10 when it comes to high school stereotypes for guys. Picking up nerd, band geek, and jock out of that.
I should have had more. You just like saying those 3.
Yeah, well, you should have had more. You're right.
I should have had more, and I just was not thinking.
Book 'em is what you said for me, right?
Yeah. Any guess what this has to deal with?
It's either law enforcement TV shows or famous authors.
You know, the first one is so good that I might have to do that. Try to figure one out for next week on that. But no, you were in the ballpark with a second guess.
Authors?
Best-selling fiction writers.
Best-selling fiction writers. So fiction is fake.
You might win.
Fiction is fake. Okay, 30 seconds on the clock.
Fiction is fake.
Go. J.K. Rowling.
Yes. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to answer that.
Dan Brown. Good. Tom Clancy. Fiction writer. Stephen King. R.L. Stein. Some other fiction writers. Goosebumps, let's see. What else do we got here? Oh, why can't I think of any authors? Marina Sirtis. I'm done. You know who Marina Sirtis is?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, Commander Troy.
Deanna Troy.
Yeah. Because she
Star
wrote
Trek: The Next Generation.
She
New Generation,
wrote
whatever it was.
one of the Star Trek: The Next Generation novels. I mean, there's hundreds of them, and she wrote one of them.
So you do have. I mean, I thought you were just like pulling out whatever name that just popped out of your mind, and so we were both good out of the gate today, and you did cross the finish line ahead of me. You got 4.
I got 4. Whoa!
You got 4.
Yes.
So you got Stephen King, you got Tom Clancy, you got J.K. Rowling, and you got Dan Brown.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
So those are the 4. Those are basically the 4 you said, except for Marina Sirtis. Or you threw in a couple of other ones that I didn't.
R.L. Stein, Goosebumps. Come on.
That didn't cross my mind until now. But so the others are Anne Rice, Vampire Chronicles, John Grisham.
I was trying to think of his name. Dang it.
Time to Kill. Danielle Steele, who wrote all those, some people think, trashy romance novels.
Bob's like, they're not trashy. It's art.
Whatever. Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I've read his books, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Robert Ludlum, the Jason Bourne trilogy series.
Is Louis Lamar on there?
Louis Lamar. Oh, the Western writer?
Yeah.
That would be another good one, but no.
Oh.
The last one is Dean Koontz, who wrote all those suspense thrillers.
Yeah. I was trying to think back. Couldn't do it. All right, Bob, I won. You lost, so start singing.
How much of this do you want me to sing?
Well, how about this? We'll do, you do the...
I'm going to do it all.
You're going to do it all? Okay. Just go the first 2 sets, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the eve so I can get some funk. Just rolling in my ride, chilling all alone. Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. See a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All you skirts know what's up with 213.
Yeah! Bob doing the Warren G and the Nate Dogg. Love it. We got Feel Good Friday coming up on the Joe Show. See them, Mason City, Clear Lake, and be happy and have fun. Bob, what you got for Feel Good Friday?
Well, how about the great work that has been done by the Mason City Chamber of Commerce's youth leadership group and renovating the Prairie Playground.
That's awesome.
Here the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, just this week they restained everything on Wednesday. Beautiful day for it too. And then the previous Wednesday they were doing remulching. They're getting all the wood chips
the nice
down.
Synthetic mulch that can be used like on playgrounds like this and whatnot. That's
is it synthetic? I thought that's real wood.
No, that is a different type of product.
What?
I think it's wood based, but but it's got a little more cushion to it. Huh. So when if you fall off, you're not getting scraped up as bad.
Because I spent like a good hour and a half helping spread the mulch last week, and I could have swore it was real wood. Weird.
Yeah, see? So obviously, you're fooled. Everybody else can be fooled as well. So,
but no, it's cool. Prairie Playground's such a gem. I mean, there's a lot of awesome playgrounds in this town, but Prairie Playground's like the best. It's the biggest. Got a bunch of people.
Absolutely. Youth Investing Energy and Leadership Development Group.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Yield.
My Feel Good Friday tomorrow is Walk MS, virtual Walk MS taking place. And it's not too late to sign up. Walk wherever you want to walk. Donate however much you can donate. If you go to mystar106.com, you can click on the Walk MS link at the top of the page, and right there, get signed up, find out more information, and help out some people dealing with disease that there is no cure for at this point in time. And hopefully we can change that. Every dollar that's raised gets us closer to that goal. Bob, up next here, an interesting way that a business tried to find the person that robbed them. Wanted posters. They're as old as the Old West, if not even before that, Bob. You can picture it in your mind. Wanted, $50,000 reward. Yeah, Billy the Kid, right?
Right.
Well, last month, a bakery in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, was robbed. Guy broke in, stole some equipment, stole some cash. The surveillance cameras got a couple of good shots of the guy, but the cops couldn't identify him. So last week, the people at the bakery, instead of making a wanted poster, they made some wanted pastries. I don't know if a cookie's a pastry, but it works for my lingo here. They put the guy's picture onto sugar cookies. You know how you can do the photos on cakes?
Wow.
You can do photos on cookies, too. So they took the picture, the best one they had from their security camera, put it onto a bunch of cookies, and then gave out the cookies for free. Like, here, grab
That's
this.
a heck of a concept.
And take a look at this. And let me know if you know the guy. And we either way end up eating the cookie. And guess what? It worked.
Really?
Yeah, the guy was identified. The police know who he is and are tracking him down. Caught by the cookie.
Well, how would you feel if you, obviously neither of us are going to need our face on a wanted cookie.
Hopefully
or
not.
Wanted pastry. But how would you feel if you were that guy and all of a sudden you see your face on a cookie?
Yeah, you'd probably be freaking out.
You'd be turning yourself in too.
Well, it's like the guy commits the crime and then goes and tries to steal all the newspapers in the city so nobody sees his picture on the front page of the paper. This guy's just running around eating as many cookies as he can before people can identify him. I think that's the guy that robbed you, the one with the bellyache over there that's just rolling on the ground holding his tummy. Oh, but I think that's a good idea.
Except,
yeah, you know how there's the most wanted list that I think the sheriff's department puts out?
right?
Maybe they team up with like a Cookies Etc. And we put, the top 10 most wanted on cookies.
And let me run this one by you. I don't know, you know how you have like missing kids on the milk cartons? Mm-hmm. Would that sound stupid to put them on the cookies too? I don't know. I feel like I'm maybe playing the line there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, you know what? Anything to bring attention.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. And they bringing attention to, missing persons.
Yeah, I think that could work. There's a lot of different ways that you can make this thing work. But I guarantee you, this guy probably going to be skipping dessert once he gets to jail. Like,
yes.
I don't want any cookies. I don't want any brownies. Just give me another ham sandwich. Thank you. Gas shortages, Bob. That's next on Fisher Friday. On the East Coast are freaking out and filling up grocery bags with gasoline. That's a dumb idea. People should not do that.
Yeah.
The gas shortage evidently is not going to affect us super bad here, according to a story I saw on KGLOnews.com.
No, I mean, the pipeline that, has been the talk of the news here the last few days, that serves the eastern and the southern part of the United States. That does not have any connections to the Midwest at all. So we're not going to have a gas shortage here.
Good.
Due to this situation. And once again, whatever happened yesterday, whether the company paid the ransom or whatever, that got taken care of. And now the gas shortage, they're starting to work back on those areas that were affected. Gas prices going up. There's a couple of different factors on that. More people that, especially if you compare them to this time last year, it was $1 cheaper a gallon. That's the statewide average last year at this time. More people are traveling. It's simple supply and demand. And
we're like 2 weeks away from Memorial Day, which is typically
too.
one of the biggest price gouging days. I don't know if the price gouging, but one of the highest priced days, weekends, Memorial Day.
Once again, demand is up. That stretch between Memorial Day and 4th of July is typically the heaviest traveled time in the United States and here in the Midwest. Supply and demand. That's all it is.
So if you were to fill up a container with gas, Bob, and it wasn't a gas can, what would you use?
I could not believe the paper bag story. I mean, are people, I want to say, are people that dumb?
Yeah.
They are, obviously. What was going through their mind? I mean, I know there were, you saw the pictures of the one famous picture where there's like this van or whatever that's pulled up to the gas pump and they're filling 8 of those 3-gallon canisters of gas. I mean, I kind of understand that, but a paper bag?
Or a garbage bag, or a Rubbermaid tote. What are you doing?
I mean, a Rubbermaid tote is a lot better than a paper sack. I mean, at least you could keep it in the tote.
But then what do you do, like, after you get home and you need gas? Do you put a funnel in your gas tank and you get, like, a pitcher out of the kitchen and you just start dumping gas? Like, all of this seems extremely dangerous.
Yes. Well, remember, we used to have 2 states in the country that did not allow you to do self-serve gas because they were so concerned that people could not figure out how to
do the gas.
Put the nozzle of the gas pump into the car. It was Oregon and someplace out in the Northeast. I can't remember, Rhode Island or Vermont or something like that. That they would only allow full-service gas stations. They wouldn't allow you to do self-serve. I think Oregon changed that a few years ago.
Yeah, and New Jersey
Jersey. That was it. New Jersey was the one I couldn't think of.
Oh, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine.
We get through things and we move on forward. The unfortunate thing that took place out on the East Coast and the South, but things will get better.
Bob, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
That is a Fisher Friday on the Joe Show.